Hey beauties, and welcome to Flow for Freedom Yoga. I'm so glad that you stopped back by, and if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. In today's video, it's all about moving. I don't mean fast-paced moving, but moving and oiling our joints. If you've been like me, you've been in bed or on the couch binge watching your favorite TV shows, and you're like, it's time to get up and move. But this is the video for you. So come join me as we get up and move. Go ahead and grab some blocks for just in case you may need them. I'll grab mine also. So taking your blocks and placing them in front of your mat, and then make your way onto the ground, coming into easy seat. Finding whatever comfortable position for you. The end game is to create a nice long spine. Shoulders are relaxed. And then I invite you to close your eyes to prepare our mind and our body for our breath. We're taking deep inhalations and long exhales here. Maybe the intention or dedication you set is to breathe throughout the practice, remembering and reminding yourself to breathe as we flow from pose to pose. Two more full breaths here. And then I invite you to slowly open your eyes, coming back into the room. We're going to find a gentle twist while we're seated. Bringing your hands to heart center. Again, the spine is nice and long, twisting over to your left. Take your right hand to your left knee, left hand goes behind you. Just a gentle twist, keeping an outer rotation of that back shoulder. Breathing here. One more breath here. Bringing your hands back to heart center, twist, come into center, and then twisting over to your left. Left hand, right knee, right hand goes behind you. Again, remember that shoulder goes back. Just to keep the shoulders nice and wide. Breathing here. One more breath. And then bringing your hands to heart center, twisting the body back to neutral. Nice. We're going to stay here. We're going to come into open cow face with the arms. So bringing your hands out into a T. Drop the left thumb and take that right hand behind you as the left thumb comes right behind the head. The end game here is to keep the elbow out to create space within the chest. It doesn't matter if your fingers behind you are touching, mine or not. I actually have this bottom hand on my sacrum. We are going to find some movement. So on the inhale, lift, and then exhale, shift your weight forward. Take that gaze to the floor, and then the core brings you back up. And then exhale, take it down, allow the core to take you down and lift you up. Finding some range of motion in our hips. Maybe the gaze goes up. And then exhale, take it down. Inhale up. We got one more. Exhale, take it down. Inhale up, take the gaze up. Come back to center. Uncross the arms, shake it out. Bring those hands back out to a T. This time the left thumb flips down, right palm stays up. That left thumb, left hand behind you. Right hand goes behind the head. Lift and lengthen. And then the exhale, hinge forward, taking your gaze towards the floor as you shift the body forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it down. We're going to have one more after this one. Inhale, lift it up. Take the gaze up to the ceiling and then remove the hands and roll out the shoulders. Nicely done. Now let's move and make our way into tabletop. You're on your palms and your knees, and maybe the toes are curled for stability, or the feet can be uncurled. Let's find a cat and cow here to find movement in our spine. So take your gaze and your tailbone up towards the ceiling. The exhale, round the spine. Now taking your gaze between your legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we round. So find 4 more like this at your own pace. This is really a great pose to stretch and warm up the spine. It can be great to find this in the morning. Give me 2 more. I know we've gone over 4, but it's just feeling so good in the body, don't you agree? And then make your way into neutral. Let's lunge the left foot forward. Come up onto the balls of your feet if you need to. Inhale, lift the body up. We want the left hip to go back, right hip to go forward in this low lunge. Inhale, take the arms up. Reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling to grow length through the side body. And then inhale, shift your weight forward. Take the fingertips to the ground. And then straighten that front leg. Now this is where the blocks will come in handy as we bend and straighten the legs so the legs are straight. And then we re-bend them. And then straighten. Now, if we want to get the arms involved, go ahead and take the arms out as you bend the knee, and then on the exhale, shift the arms back as you lengthen and straighten the leg. Inhale, take the arms out, the knee is bent, straighten the leg, take those arms back. And this can be slow and subtle movements. It doesn't have to be fast. But the end game is to find your breath. Give me 2 more here. Reach like you're grabbing something. Exhale. You're throwing it away. Give me 1 more. Exhale. Straighten the leg. Take the hands back. Keep static movement here. Take those shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the palms together as you find a pulsing action. Getting a nice stretch in the hamstring of that left leg. Now let's pulse here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release that. Frame the left foot. Come back to your tabletop. Plant the palms. Let's find that cat and cow. Let's find that twice more. 1 more. And then find yourself in neutral. We're now lunging the right foot forward. Coming back to that crescent lunge on this side. This time around, the right hip is going back, the left hip is going forward. Take the arms up towards the ceiling. Lengthen through the side body. Maybe the gaze is out in front of you. And you're breathing here. Noticing that the triceps are next to the ears. Inhale, reach forward. As you hinge forward, bring the fingertips to the ground. Again, prepare here, grab blocks if you use them on the other side. But we start to straighten and bend that right knee. Keep straightening and bending. Again, this is a great way to get up and move, start to lubricate our joints as they become stiff from sitting all day. Whether you're at the office sitting all day and you want to be at the office, you can so do this at your desk or when you come home, or just a nice stretch before you go out and exercise, whatever. Just getting up and moving. All right, let's go ahead and add the arms. Shift the arms forward. Exhale now, take the arms back. Inhale, reach for what you need. Exhale, release what you don't. Take it back, forward, and back. Utilizing those deep inhales and long exhales. Give me 2 more here. 1 more. And once you straighten that leg, keep the arms going back, forehead towards the knee, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing here. Inhale, frame that foot. Step it into tabletop. Find that cat and cow movement. Breathing here. I hope everyone's having a great day, or if it's in the AM, good morning. All right, we're going to come back into our lunge, but we're going to come into a high crescent lunge. Lunge that left foot forward. Frame the foot and come up on the ball of the back foot as you lift the knee from the ground. So you're in your high crescent lunge now. Same type of setup here. Left hip goes back, right hip goes forward. Take the arms up. Shoulders are, the triceps are by the ears, and we're breathing here. We're going to take the left hand behind us, our back, so my palm or the back of my hand is on my sacrum. The right hand is going to go behind my head. We did this in the beginning. Lift the chest. What we're going to do now is take the right elbow towards the left knee. So exhale, shift the weight forward, tap that knee if it's in your practice. Otherwise, you hover and then allow the core to lift you back up. Maybe the gaze goes towards the ceiling or out in front of you. 2 more. Exhale, tap the knee. Inhale, lift. 1 more here. Exhale, tap the knee. Inhale, lift. And this can also be done on the knees. All right, that was our last one. Take the arms out. Again, an option is to always do that on your knees. When you come back to the video, you know that's an option. Exhale, frame the foot. Let's go ahead and find a vinyasa flow. So step that foot back, drop your knees back like into tabletop, shift your weight forward and take it all the way down to the ground. The inhale brings us right into a mini cobra. Palms are lightly placed on the ground. Lift your chest in your gaze. Feel the back body work. Plant the hands, tabletop, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Now we're going to lunge the right foot forward. Lunge the right foot forward, coming up to your high crescent lunge, because we're going to work the other side. So now the right hip is going back, left hip is going forward. Take those arms up. Relax the shoulders. This time around, the right hand goes towards the sacrum, or right on that sacrum. Left hand goes behind the head. Open the chest. The exhale, left elbow towards or tapping the right knee. Tap. The core lifts you up. Gaze will lift. Exhale. Tap. Deep inhale brings you back up. Got 1 more. Exhale. Tap. The inhale brings you up. Take both arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, frame the foot. Let's go through a vinyasa flow again. Step it back, dropping the knees, shifting your weight, and take it all the way down to the ground. And the inhale, we lift up the shoulders and the gaze. and then make your way into child pose. Breathing here. And then making your way back to tabletop. We've got one more pose that we'll do. Coming into downward facing dog. Lunge the left foot forward. We're making our way into warrior one. In our lunge we just did, our hips were squared. Now we're going to open the hips towards the long edge of the mat. Back foot is parallel. Bend in the front knee to open up the hips. Take the arms out. So we're in our strong warrior two. We're going to find a similar movement that we did in our lunge pose. So we're going to take both hands this time behind the head, lift and lengthen, maybe a slight back bend. And then exhale, tap that left elbow to left knee. And then shift the weight back. It's almost like a seesaw. Exhale, left elbow taps the left knee. Allow the obliques to work here. Again, oiling and lubricating our joints is important that we get up and move. I was diagnosed with arthritis and I have to get up and move, otherwise my joints will be so stiff. I'm sure you guys may be familiar with that or not. Let's find one more. Tap. And then inhale, making your way back to your warrior two. Straighten the front leg, parallel the foot of that left leg. Now pivot the right foot to go towards the back of the mat, making our way into warrior two on this side. All right, set it up, build it, feel comfortable here where you're breathing from a relaxed body. Take the hands behind you and let's tap the right elbow to the right knee. Exhale, tap. Again, shifting that left elbow back towards the heel, like a little seesaw going side to side. Are you breathing out there? It's so easy sometimes to hold our breath. I'm guilty of it myself. That's why yoga teachers are always reminding our students to breathe. And so when I'm in class, it's a reminder for me too. Let's find that once more. Inhale. Open the arms. Find your warrior two. Straighten the front legs. So now, or the front leg, you only have one. The front leg that's in front. Parallel the feet. Bring your hands to your hips. Bend the knees. And let's jump the feet in. Hop. Nicely done. Walk that out. Walk that out. So hopefully those few poses allowed some mobility, some movement in the joints to oil the joints to wake the body up. I hope this video was helpful. Always go into Shavasana if you need it, or any pose you need for a stretch. Take it. And until we meet again, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time around.